Hi everyone, I'm Symone and thank you for tuning into my video. So the lighting is not excellent today, but what can we do? We just have to push forward. But I really just wanted to do like a, I keep wanting to say get ready with me. I just want to do like a get to know me video because a lot of you are new here and why not? So I'm just gonna give you some little fun facts, tidbits about me, and let me know if you have any questions. So first and foremost, I am a Christian. I think that's important to start out by saying because I feel like a lot of people don't understand why I live my life the way that I do, but it's because I really try to follow the principles of the Bible, but I am attempting to live the way that I think is right, and to me that is the way that the Bible shows us, and treat people the way that Jesus treated people. So that's number one. Number two, I think it's just interesting that I don't really have any showcaseable talents, but I can solve a Rubik's Cube in under 2 minutes, like usually like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. But I started challenging myself recently to try and learn a new way to solve it because I was getting like even faster with the way that I was used to. So I was just really trying to, you know, challenge my mind and see if I can learn a new way. And it has been very confusing, but at the same time, I am starting to get it. So I'm solving it the new way in like maybe like 5 minutes now, so I'm trying to cut that time down. But I'm thinking about doing a tutorial on how to solve the Rubik's Cube, just because I feel like there are not a lot of Black creators on YouTube solving the Rubik's Cube. So I'm like, why not me? So I might do that. That's my first quote unquote interesting thing. My friends always tell me not to say that I don't have any talent because I have the gift of gab. I'm a yapper, okay? But I really am actually good at explaining things to people in a way that they'll understand. As far as within nursing, especially like when I'm explaining things to the patients' families and explaining things like in layman's terms, they're always like, oh my God, wow, like you're the first person to explain that, like that I really understand. So I guess that's a talent, if you want to call it that. But right now, my only party trick is to be able to solve the Rubik's Cube. So that's the one I'm gonna claim for now because can't sing, can't really dance, can't like, I don't know, I can't juggle. I just can't do anything that you could just show off at a party or get paid for. You know what I mean? But other than that, that's really it. Controversial / hot take is that I don't like cake. And I know that that's problematic for people. They can't believe it, but I don't know. I'm just such a texture person, and cake is just one of those weird things that I just have never liked. Even as a child, like I did not want a regular birthday cake. It was either if I was gonna have a cake, it was gonna be an ice cream cake because I have just never liked the texture of cake. So weird thing about me, now you know. Also, I travel a lot. I've been to at least half of the states in America. I've traveled to like, I think 18 or 19 different countries now. I don't have a huge laundry list of countries, but I have been to a lot of places a lot of times. So because my family is Jamaican, I've been to Jamaica countless amount of times at this point. I don't know how many, it's a lot. So that's the number one place that I've been to frequently since I was in the womb, literally. But also tons of other places in the Caribbean that I've been to multiple times as well. And also I like to cruise, so then I feel like you get to hit multiple spots doing traveling that way, as well as I finally went to Africa. I'm so happy about that. There are definitely a lot more places that I want to go to and some places that I want to go back to. But so far in Africa now, I have been to Tanzania and Kenya. Well, technically, I haven't even really been to mainland Tanzania because we went to Zanzibar, and although Zanzibar is a republic of Tanzania, it's really its own country. So like mainland Tanzania is like more Christian, totally different vibe. Zanzibar is mostly Muslim, like 90-something% Muslim. So yeah, totally different culture, vibes, music, food, all of that. Plus Zanzibar is an island. So yeah, I would love to go back. It was definitely beautiful, such a fun time. Where else have I been? Like England, Canada, Mexico, DR, Puerto Rico, living in Colombia right now, Colombia. Where else? All over the place. But I just love to travel, and I will never stop doing that. Until my dying day, that I feel like that is literally what I live for. I work in order to travel, and that's just really it, because it's just so much fun and so interesting to see other people's culture and food and music, and just like their way of lives is just so much more slow paced and like enjoyable. yeah, so I love it. I also picked up reading in 2023, or I think I actually started reading in 2022 now. But I think I maybe read like 10 books or something in 2022, and then last year I think I read 35 books, or was it 25? I don't remember now. Either way though, I improved and I'm enjoying reading again because school had just ruined reading for me so bad, so bad. So I just started getting back into it for recreation, and I'm like, wow, the quality of the books has just improved so much, and there's so many different genres and authors, and I just really actually enjoy it. Now that I've been in Colombia though for a couple of months, I have only read one book this year. It is already March, and I should have at least read probably like 5 books by now. Yeah, I'm just enjoying my life. So I keep forgetting to actually sit down and read. Got to get back into that, but that is something that I've tried to enjoy more recently. My music taste, it is so varied. It is so varied. But lately, Christian rap and that type of stuff used to be so just cringy. I feel like even in 2000s and all that, I don't know, it was just really bad. Pretty bad. But now there are so many good Christian artists. Like I have a whole like Christian R&B curated playlist that is just chef's kiss. My gospel grind playlist, that's like hip hop R&B type of vibes. Every type of vibe of music that you could enjoy, there's Christian versions of that music. So I don't know, I just like it because when I'm just sitting and trying to chill and listen to music, you're listening to something that's not like poisoning your mind. So that's my new wave right now, is finding all of the actual good Christian vibey music, and not just solely gospel, like literally just like stomp and praise the Lord type of crying gospel music. Like, you know what I mean? I'm finding the nice different vibey things and putting the playlist together, and I'm just enjoying that. Love it. What is my favorite food? I just like to eat. I don't have a favorite food. I do have preferred cuisines. Like Jamaican food, obviously top tier for me. Indian food, that's also in the top 2 or 3 for me. Yeah. And actually, yeah, those are my favorite 2 actually, I think. Jamaican food and Indian food. I've tried tons of different things: Nigerian, Ethiopian, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Colombian, Mexican, all types of cuisines. I just like to eat. Lebanese, I like to eat. But I cannot narrow it down to a specific food. But my favorite cuisine, yes. Bad habits. So thank God I have eliminated this habit so far in 2023, because y'all, the way that I would chew ice like a literal fiend, it was so bad. I would be sitting there like chewing ice for hours, to the point that literally my fingernails would be blue. Like my internal body temperature would be so cold. I'd be sitting there in front of a heater shaking to eat some ice. That is crazy. Finally went to the doctor. Severely anemic. Obviously, the girlies that get it. Severely anemic, to the point that she was like, you're gonna need infusions. So start taking these iron supplements immediately. And now that I was like taking my iron and magnesium and some other things, like catching up on my vitamin deficiencies and mineral deficiencies, the ice chewing has ceased. Thank God, because I was about to ruin my teeth. Like, chewing ice is so bad for your teeth. I'm just happy that I have stopped finally. So yeah, ladies, or whoever actually, but mostly it happens to women because women have menstrual cycles. So yeah, well, most women experience a period. So therefore, if you are a heavy like bleeder, that sounds crazy, but whatever. You might be anemic if you realize that you're chewing ice or like craving chalky type of like minerally things. Get yourself to a doctor, babe. I also just love the water. I just love the ocean. Any river, no still water though. I can't get with the lakes, but a clear ocean, I'm talking like you're neck deep and you can still see your feet. I'm not coming out for hours. I love the water so much. So that's another thing that's been killing me since we've been living in Colombia, because we're nowhere near the water. I have not seen an open ocean in months. That's the part that I'm like, I couldn't live here forever. I gotta find somewhere that's literally close to the water, and pretty water at that, not just murky. Yeah, leave it there. Do I have any pets? No, I do not. And I've also never had any pets. My parents were the very stereotypical immigrants. Animals don't belong in the house type of thing. And so yeah, I wanted like a puppy or a cat. I think growing up, never had one. They did let me get a parakeet for some reason for a short period of time. I don't know how long we actually had that parakeet because my sense of time now is warped. I was like 8 or something. But I really feel like we only had that parakeet for a few weeks, maybe a month or something. And it flew away, according to my dad. I'm pretty sure they let that bird go. But yeah, we had fish, but no animals with fur. They then eventually got a random dog from a shelter when I was already in college. Only had the dog for a few weeks, and then the dog was rehomed. So I didn't get to experience. I never even met that dog. Well, actually, maybe I did briefly, but I wasn't living there by the time they got that dog. So I never personally had a pet. And then in my adult life, I've been a nurse. Well, I was in school obviously, but then I was a nurse. I just felt like getting an animal and living alone is so cruel because including my commute, I would be out of the house for literally like 15 hours at a time. And I just feel like that is so messed up to leave like a puppy or a cat or whatever you decide to get home alone for that long. So I just haven't gotten one. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll be able to get a pet when I'm married if I feel like it at that point. So yeah, never had one officially. Okay, so those are some weird, quirky, interesting, I guess, random facts about me. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'm always replying to people here. And I finally did make an Instagram. So same handle, at a dose of Symone. You can find me on there as well if you would like to follow me on there. And that's it. So thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a blessed day. Peace out.